race of the second season in the Sunday night Grand Prix Championships. And we've got a new driver, Will Glavin. He's on pole with Feather Boy next to him. And this is the reverse grid of the last championship. 5 lights and we're away. These Fiat 500 Abarths, quite slow, but hugely competitive race in prospect here, and already Guzzle Buckets dived into the lead and they're all flooding past Will Glavin round the first corner. They're 4 or 5 abreast. It's Guzzle Bucket with a healthy lead, followed by Delamere, followed by Charlton, then it's Jack Holloway. And there's some argy-bargy there, heading down now the infield straight towards the long sweeping right-hander. It's still Guzzle Bucket with the lead. Chocktail Simon Delamere in second, then Alistair Charlton. And they're all getting round now, and Will Glavin slid wide. He'll be losing ground there, and they're all bunched up behind him. Close battle now. 3rd place Alistair Charlton, 4th place Jack Holloway. Round the S's, and now Guzzle Bucket coming under pressure from Delamere in the Chocktails liveried car. Actually a battle of the sweet shops really. Dan Fuel sporting Chuppa Chups and Simon Delamere sporting Chocktails, but it looks like the more adults treat has got in the lead. But it looks like he's coming back down the straight. Charlton's getting involved as well. Very close at the front between these 3 and almost 4 now. Jack Holloway joining on. 3 abreast down into the first turn. Delamere's got it. Forward Fuel and Charlton are close, and looks like Holloway's going to get through as well. Lofty Magic now up into 5th. Now he started last and he's already up to 5th position. This is unbelievable stuff. Guzzle Bucket's going back for another bite at the cherry Chuppa Chup. And he's got Jack Holloway on his inside. Jack Holloway moves into 3rd now. Lofty's there too. Lofty now into 4th. Guzzle Bucket slipping back. Morera is hanging in there. And it's Glavin, Burgess, Holloway, Turner. Aberland and then Will Glavin at the back. Simon Delamere now with a half-decent lead over Alistair Charlton. Holloway behind. Then it's Lofty, already up to 4th. Guzzle Bucket, Morera, all very close. And it looks like Lofty's pulling a move for 3rd. And he's in 3rd. Look at how close these 2 are into the first corner. Has Jack Holloway got the inside? No, he hasn't. But behind, it looks like Morera has on Guzzle Bucket. He's up to 5th. Guzzle Bucket 6th. And it's Burgers and Jono very close. Turner in 9th. Holloway in 10th, sliding out wide. That should give Haberland a run. And it's Glavin at the back. Now coming under pressure some more, it's still Simon Delamere in the lead. Alistair Charlton in 2nd, Lofty 3rd. Jack Holloway 4th as they come over the brow. into the S section of the track. Can anyone stop the dominance of Lofty? They're giving it a good go. Lap 3 of 8 in this race, almost completed. Jack Holloway 4th, Moreira in 5th. He's putting him under some pressure now. And I mean, just what does that car look like, really? It's got almost no part of it showing, no sponsor. Moreira, he's sporting a popular fizzy drink brand. Keen viewers may notice the fake taxi on Guzzlebucket's car. Now this is a popular entertainment website, I'm led to believe. Nothing to do really with real taxis, I don't think, but does feature cars nonetheless, so somewhat relevant in this situation. It's Delamere in the lead, and now Lofty, he looks like he's taking Charlton for second. Yes, he's through. That's 12th to second now in just 4 laps. And he's now staring down Delamere, who's had the lead since pretty much lap 1. A spirited performance. The top 5 relatively close. Anything happening further back? Burgess 6th, Clavin 7th, Guzzlebucket 8th. He's coming under pressure from George Turner now, who's started on the back row, not really made it too far forward in this race. G3 liveried Fiat. Can't find a way through past Dan Fuel. Still now lap 5 and Delamere still in the lead. Lofty Magic just a touch behind. Charlton, Holloway and Moreira still keeping in touch with the leader, who's run wide. And that's given him a penalty, but Lofty also has a penalty, but they're very close now, and a good run down the straight for Lofty Magic. Both hard on the brakes, but Lofty's got the inside. Delamere cuts back, they touch. Delamere's back in front. It's also going off behind. Charlton still ahead of Jack Holloway, still ahead of Fernando. But really this is where the battle is, and lap 6 begins, and Delamere is still in the lead. He's having an absolutely stonking race. And Lofty's dived. No. He's going to be looking for a way past. They're side by side. I think he's got him now. And Lofty now in the lead from 12th and last place on the grid. Holloway and Moreira close. Moreira now up to 4th. And Charlton runs wide. bang, bang. Fernando runs wide. Jack Holloway back to fourth. Charlton now ahead of Delamere. Into second. Two very close battles now, one for second, one for fourth. Jack Holloway defending from Fernando Moreira. He's got the inside. But will Fernando get a better run down the straight? Just 2 laps remaining now of the 8. Can Delamere get back past Alistair Charlton? He's poked it up the inside. Yes, he's round. He's back through into second. Jack Holloway's getting involved now. Can he take third from Charlton? But Fernando's pounced. He's now into fourth. He's now looking to take third. This is unbelievable stuff from these three. It's been wheel to wheel since pretty much lap 1. Didn't quite get a look in up the inside in the braking zone. We're about to start the final lap now. Lofty, miles in the lead. Simon Delamere second. Alistair Charlton third, but he's got Fernando Moreira close in company. The rest of the field relatively spread out. Burgess 6th, Glavin 7th, Turner 8th. Can Charlton hold on to this final podium position on the final lap of the race? Charlton still desperately holding on to this third. Very Italian themed car. Fitting for the manufacturer and the circuit here today. As we head down the back straight for one final time. Can anyone pull a move? Lofty's already going around the final corner. And Charlton runs slightly wide. Barrera's poked his nose up. He's poked his nose up, and this Lofty now takes the checkered flag. It's going to be almost a dead heat behind. Delamere second, Moreira third, Holloway fourth, Charlton down to fifth. He lost 2 places on that last corner. Burgess and Glavin also close across the line. George Turner, Dan Fuel in 9th. Haberland in 10th. And then Dean Holloway, Featherboy in 11th. And finally Will Glavin rounds out the last position in the race. He runs wide, just for good measure.